On Thursday Night Football, the Rams play the Vikings in LA. And I can't wait to watch this game. I'm so excited. I think tomorrow night's going to be incredible. It's going to be fantastic. And I want to make a prediction. I believe the Vikings are going to beat the Rams on Thursday Night Football. I am picking the Vikings to win. I'm making a prediction the Vikings are going to win this game. Now, the Rams are a better team. I can acknowledge that. The Rams are a much better roster. I mean, the Vikings are not a bad roster, but the Rams are a better roster. We can all acknowledge that. And the Rams are 3-0. Rams are 3-0. They're riding high. It's going well for them. Now, in contrast, the Vikings are 1-1. They have one win, one loss, and a tie. I want to ask you a question. Who do you think is hungrier right now? Which team is more desperate for a win? The Vikings or the Rams? The Vikings. The Vikings are the more desperate team right now. But it's not just that. That's not the only reason why I'm picking the Vikings to win. There's a couple other factors. The first one is this: the Vikings just got humiliated by the Bills. What was the biggest story this weekend? The biggest shock of the weekend was the Buffalo Bills annihilated the Vikings 27-6. Nobody saw that coming. It was humiliating for the Vikings. That's one reason. I think the Vikings are angry. They are eager to prove themselves. That was a fluke. We're not a bad team that got killed by the Buffalo Bills. The second factor is this. There's a horribly sad story, an emotional story. The Vikings, one of the Vikings team captains, Everson Griffin, is struggling with mental health. He's kind of having a mental breakdown. I feel for the guy. My brother had mental health issues. It's really rough. And I think this could go either way. This could either destroy the Vikings locker room, but what I think is actually going to happen is going to have the reverse effect. I think one of their captains going down, struggling with mental health, I think it's actually going to pull the team together. I think they're going to fight harder to win for their guy. I think that's an emotional thing. It brings guys together. Maybe not. Maybe it has the complete opposite effect. But I actually think this week on Thursday Night Football, it's going to bring the Vikings locker room together. They're going to be like a band of brothers fighting for something, fighting for their guy, fighting to prove themselves because he's got humiliated. That Vikings locker room, I think, is going to be really tight-knit tomorrow night on Thursday Night Football. My third reason for this upset is this. The Rams secondary is beat up. Aqib Talib is going to be out until Thanksgiving. Marcus Peters is questionable. I heard he's going to be out for several weeks. He maybe is going to play. I think they put him as questionable just so the Vikings don't know who to prepare for. But right now, either way, the Rams secondary is incredibly depleted. Aqib Talib is gone. You might not have Marcus Peters. That's both of your starting corners. Not to mention some of the linebackers are questionable. The Rams are not a fully healthy unit on defense. I'm really curious to see what happens. So the Rams are a better team. We can all acknowledge the Rams roster on paper is better than the Vikings. But I think the Vikings are desperate. I think the Vikings are going to win this game. They're emotionally invested. They just got embarrassed. They're 1-1-1. So I am picking the Vikings to beat the Rams on Thursday Night Football. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Zach Schaumler. This is my show, Strong Opinion Sports. It's my pride and joy. I'm very proud of it. If you're new to Strong Opinion Sports, you can subscribe to it on iTunes, SoundCloud, on YouTube. You can find the full entire hour-long podcast on YouTube, or you can find more shorter breakout videos like the one you just watched. And if you like what I had to say, maybe you hate what I had to say, share this with your friends. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about the show. My name is Zach Schaumler. Have a great day.